Not every channel that was announced ever found its way into the airwaves, some were stalled in development, and others were cancelled during planning. These unrealized projects reminds us that TV history isn't just about what we watched, it's also about what we never got a chance to see. Introducing the 6 cancelled TV channels in the world. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment if you have any suggestions for this specific topic, and you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member. Discovery Ultra is, and I quote, a cancelled Indian English language ultra-high-definition television channel which was announced by Discovery Communications in 2020. At first they said it's an upcoming TV channel, but later it became a cancelled TV channel, with no source. Like I understand it's from Logopedia, and I'm not surprised someone went through the trouble of making a page like this, but at the same time, it's quite convincing. Trouble with this channel, as expected, is you can find anything about it. For the most part, all I can find are other fandom pages, which is a page full of fabricated story or something theoretical. The only Discovery Ultra that exists in its true form was in Russia, which existed from 2020 to 2022. Discovery Ultra in Russia was Discovery's first ever UHD channel, which was launched in September 2020. It was their second UHD channel in Russia, following Eurosport 4K. As I quote from this article, the concept of Discovery Ultra TV channel assumes the maximum effect of the viewer's immersion in the content, which can only be achieved using the UHD format. It's kinda like Planet Earth, and I can attest to you that this is a case, because if you go to this website, you can see it is mostly scenery stuff, like glaciers and everything. The Indian counterpart was never launched. Probably after AT&T acquired Time Warner in 2020, they cancelled it entirely as part of a corporate restructuring, which also resulted to the closure of HBO and a WB channel in India. Or it's just probably COVID, where everything planned in 2020 was either rescheduled or cancelled, but we never know. Starmoviespremiere was a proposed premium English language movie channel by DisneyStar in India. The channel was expected to premiere in 2019, however nothing was materialized and it was later scrapped for unspecified reasons despite the proposed branding. Judging by the channel name, it seems like it's showcasing movies that are new and probably first in the market. By that point, they already have Star Movies and Star Movies Select, so I guess they would rather integrate Star Moviespremiere to their existing channels instead of launching another one. StarMoviesKids was a proposed kids channel also by DisneyStar targeting younger audiences. The channel was slated to launch in 2019 alongside the aforementioned StarMoviespremiere, but it was eventually scrapped for unspecified reasons. The article also states that the channel would have been the Indian counterpart of Fox Family Movies. While I would agree, the Indian market tends to not adopt the Fox branding and instead sticks to the old Star branding, so it is unlikely. Playhouse Disney had planned to rebrand the channel as DisneyKids in 2010, but it was scrapped for unknown reasons and the rebrand never materialized. It even has some proposed logos and a bumper along with it. The branding is similar to that of a YouTube channel, which makes it difficult to search further into the topic. The rebrand of Playhouse Disney eventually took place in 2011 under a different name called Disney Junior. This one was kind of a minor change from the actual launch, like one of those last-minute changes or just certain design choices. So Discovery4Kids was meant to be the kids' counterpart of Discovery Channel in the US in 1996, and the name Discovery4Kids was supposed to be the name, but it was later finalized to be eventually called simply as Discovery Kids, or more likely the Discovery Kids channel. The name lasted for 14 years, until it was rebranded as The Hub in 2010, and finally as Discovery Family in 2014. Prior to the launch of a French TV channel called Canal Plus in 1984, a project which was called Canal 10,
Canal 10, Canal
was initiated for the launch of a private TV channel in France. It was first developed in 1965, but it was abandoned also in the same year. The project was later resurfaced again in 1974 under a new codename Canal 39 by Jean Friedman, as the majority of the French people during that time still wanting to see an addition of a private TV channel. What lies about the afterlife of Canal 39 is unknown. In 1978, another project was created called TVCS, or Television Communication Service, also by Friedman, along with the advertising company called Havas, and the purpose was to allow public broadcasters to rent encrypted channel. Antenne 2 was chosen to retransmit to the service in 1979. TVCS even has a logo, which served as a prototype and also served as the predecessor to Canal Plus. By the end of 1982, the director of Havas took over the project and it is now managed by the advertising company. Until then, the idea of encryption was being studied by various broadcasters and engineers. The director of Havas, along with one of the engineers, eventually pioneered the launch of Canal Plus, first as a company in 1983, then later as a TV channel the following year. Prior to that, in 1982, during the takeover of the project, Canal 4 was proposed to be the channel name, but it was never materialized.